Guys, today I'm in the southern Limburg city of Maastricht. I was staying a couple of days in a town about 15 minutes away called Valkenburg, and I caught the train here, which was about 15 minutes train ride. And I'm in South Limburg, and South Limburg is the most southern province of the Netherlands, and it's sandwiched between Belgium and Germany. And I'm just spending the last few days of my summer holidays here, and we're just getting some relaxation in before the working year starts again after the summer. And I thought I would come to Maastricht to just do some architectural photography for a new strategy that I'm trying with my microstock. And that new strategy is book covers. I don't know if you guys know of Alex from Brutally Honest Microstock. He runs that website, and he works really hard on trying new ideas and new concepts for microstock, just to try and squeeze out as much money out of the market as possible. And I've been reading Alex's blog for years, and he recently talked about how he was contributing book covers to a microstock agency. I'm not going to tell you which agency he contributes to. What I suggest is that you go over to Alex's blog and read it for yourself. And he also gives his monthly earnings. But what is more important to me is his insights into the microstock industry. So I read his blog every month, and I find it really useful. So I'm here doing some book covers. I've kind of discovered that I'm not really a city kind of person, and being surrounded by tourists and people, especially in this time of Corona, it doesn't really make me relaxed. I'm more of a kind of a nature and countryside kind of person, but I do enjoy the process of photographing these book covers. So what I've been trying to do is trying to get some Gothic looking buildings, some eerie looking buildings that have atmosphere about them, and taking them in portrait or vertical mode so there's some copy space above it. And also some of the old streets around Maastricht, which is an ancient town of Europe. It's pretty much perfect for this kind of concept. Another new idea I've been trying for microstock is Fine Art America, which is an American website which is kind of print-based. And you upload your photos to this website, and the agency puts your image on several different kinds of products, whether it be duvets or doonas or bed covers or handbags or beach towels, all of these different kinds of products, or also just prints to hang on your wall. So I've been uploading to Fine Art America for a number of years now, but I've only been allowed to upload, I think it was between 15 and 25 photos. To upload more, you have to pay a fee of $30 a year, and that gives you an unlimited amount of photos that you can upload to the agency. I've always been shy of having to pay to upload photos to my agencies, but if I do get one or two sales, that will pay back the fee that I paid for the year in one go, because the commission rates for Fine Art America are much higher than the microstock agencies. So that's another strategy I've been trying. And so what I've been doing is I've been going through my archive of microstock images on my hard drives and just mining those hard drives for photos that I think are suitable for these print agencies, like beautiful images of wild horses, for example, which people like to put on for example their cups or their t-shirts, kind of hero images, and also beautiful landscapes. Another thing I've been mining my hard drives for is these book covers. So I've been going back 4 years and just having a look through my hard drive to see if I've made some kind of atmospheric shots, which I was talking about earlier with the architecture, or if I'm in a forest, you've got a row of trees going down each side of a path, for example. It gives a kind of atmosphere for maybe a thriller novel or a mystery novel, and some of these other eerie kind of shots could be for horror books. There's also other concepts when it comes to books and novels. You've got romantic stuff, so you can use yourself as a model or other people as a model, for example, and nice bright scenes with flowers or fields and that kind of stuff. So the possibilities are limitless. And another thing I've been doing is because I've been missing photographing the classic car shows that took place this year. Well, they didn't take place, they were cancelled. I kind of replaced those images by having a look at what's on the streets around me. There's some big van going past. It's gone now. And the other day I was driving past an old Pacer car, an AMC Pacer, and it looked so special and looked like a modern classic. So I stopped and I photographed it from 4 or 5 different angles, if that's possible, or 2 or 3 different angles. And I knew that there was something special about this old American classic car on the side of this Dutch road. So I photographed it and did some research later, and I found out it was a 1970s American classic. Not many of them were sold in the European market. It had a big 3.5 litre V6 6-cylinder or V8 motor. And another interesting thing about this AMC Pacer is that it was used on the film or the movie called Wayne's World. So that gives another element of interest to people and nostalgia. So that was a really good find on the Dutch streets, because you don't see many of those kinds of cars. And I know from my sales of the VW vehicles that classic cars are popular, especially ones that have a lot of nostalgia with them. And the AMC Pacer being in the film or the movie Wayne's World will just add to the interest in the agencies and people looking for those images, I hope anyway. I've found a happy compromise in the city. I've managed to find my way to Maastricht University, and because it's the summer holidays, there's really no people here except for a cafe where I ate some lunch. And I've just been spending an hour walking around the campus, just photographing the different buildings. So that's been a nice little escape from the city, and I've still been able to incorporate some stock photography into it. So that was a nice surprise. Thank you. That's it from Maastricht, and I hope you guys are doing well with your microstock endeavours, and I'll talk to you next week. See you later.